I'm ready. Believe that. You hear me? I'm gonna get right into it, man. So 21 Savage basically says the streets dead, right? You hear me? Yeah, he comes out and says the streets dead after dropping, I believe, a new album. And other rappers join in, Young Thug, Pooh Shiesty, G Herbo, right? To name a few. See, this is where it gets critical, man. This is where niggas be hypocritical, man, huh? Yeah. And I'm gonna start with 21 Savage. First of all, when it's convenient, just like people use God and religion and spirituality, right? Yeah. When it's convenient or it benefits them, huh? Or some guapino involved, some linguine, huh? Some federale, huh? Some chini dog. People always use that, huh? Yeah. And as we see the trend, people say something or do certain things when they got an album coming up, or they trying to push something, right? People use God, religion, etc. when it's convenient, when they trying to sell something, when they trying to push something, when they try to sound holier than thou. This is the same situation, huh? Yeah. Right? Right. 21 Savage talking about Shreesh dead, but his whole album, and I ain't even heard the bitch, but his whole album talking about street shit. So what are we talking about here, man? People can say the streets dead all they want, but they music still what? Pushing and glorifying the streets. They music still glorifying and in impressionable minds, dog, and affecting and brainwashing impressionable minds. And the same dudes in the street, they put out music, same dudes in the street, selling dope, huh? Terrorizing the community, doing drills to their music heavy. So what frequencies they put out? To Pooh Shiesty, G Herbos, Young Thugs, whoever hopped in, I believe YFN Lucci, whoever hopped in, bro, heavy. And it was some rappers who went against it. I'm going to get into them later. Period. But you can say the streets dead all you want, but if you still pushing street stuff, huh? Still glorifying street stuff, still trying to push a certain street image, and the streets ain't dead, nigga. Streets is very much alive. Dudes still dying in the streets, right? Yeah. Right? Baby still dying in the streets, right? Yeah, homie. Still dope, drugs, murder, extortion, prostitution, all that still going on in the streets. So niggas be hypocrites, bruh. No cap for real. Heavy. They get on wax, they get on these social media platforms, they come out with tweets type shit and say whatever they want, whatever they feel, whatever sound good in the moment. But ain't it convenient now? 21 Savage want to come and push this movement and expect everybody to stand by. But not too long ago, early in his career, definitely, all 21 Savage was doing was pushing street talk and talking that street talk and murder music. And you had people talking about the streets dead and stop the violence, etc., etc., etc. for years. People been talking about the streets dead and stop the streets. Where was 21 Savage at then? Where was Pooh Shiesty at then before he went to jail and got locked up? You hear me, dog? Yeah, no cap. Huh? What was YFN Lucci then? Young Thug then, huh? You hear me? When it wasn't cool to say the streets dead, when they were still intertwined and entangled in the streets, bro. You hear me, huh? Yeah. When they were supposed to be running a record label, what was running a illegal street enterprise, catching bodies, putting money on niggas' heads and shit, huh? Round yonder. Was the streets dead then when it was beneficial to them? Yeah. You know what I mean? When it wasn't cool to say the streets dead, how many people we seen come through and try to push this street dead movement? Yeah. One of the big names, Charleston White. He went against the streets, huh? He went against people who trying to stop, who trying to bash young dudes and young boys for snitching, going up against the streets and telling. Huh? Charleston White came in on that, right? Streets dead and this, that, etc., etc. What they do to him? They bash him. Black people, huh? His own kind, your own kind. What they do? Bash him, call him the sellout, call him the popo, call him the law. When he went at Gilly for talking about that 13-year-old, calling him a snitch or rat and saying he can't have a career because he told at 14. Huh? What nobody saying the streets dead then? So now 21 Savage come out with an album still talking about street things, but everybody want to jump in. Then on top of that, act like everybody else who in the streets and dealing with real street business, dog, who really lost some lives in the street, dog, who really banging in the streets. You hear me, dog? No cap. When they got a problem with it or they don't want to jump in and join the movement, where was all this set? Where was G Herbo at when Lil Durk and what's the old boy name? FYBG Main was talking about push the peace and pushing peace in the streets. Where was everybody else at then? Before Lil Durk got locked up, before everybody turned their back on him. G Herbo hopping on NBA Youngboys nuts. G Herbo ride nuts for the one who winning, where he can get his name in the game, where he can stay relevant, right? Try to get on the track or something. Where was G Herbo at then when Chicago rappers been trying to push the streets is dead type talk? Somebody tell me, where was 21 Savage then, huh? Yeah, you know? Heavy, man. Come on, man. People be hypocrites, homie. Yeah, especially black folks. Niggas still dying in the streets. Ain't nobody out there in the streets marching, really in the community for real. These niggas sending tweets talking about the streets dead, but still supporting street activity. Is they really in the streets trying to help the streets give back to the streets? They damn near worse than the church. Yeah, you know how it go. Church folks, church people love talking about, oh, praise God, worship God, pass around this plate, pass around this plate. When there's people in the hood starving, dog, in the ghetto starving, dog, huh? You hear me, dog? Huh? Yeah. You know, you got homeless people running around the ghettos when they could really house them in them big ass, some of them big ass churches. But they love to pass that correction plate around. Just like the church, man. Talk about, oh, do this, do that. The streets dead, the streets this, huh? You know? Be righteous, live right, but they ain't teaching nobody how to get no money. All the YNs in the streets who shucking and jiving, right? Selling drugs, hitting licks, terrorizing the community. These rappers ain't nowhere to be found. But they got great Twitter fingers, huh? They got great Twitter fingers, huh? Yeah. 21 Savage whole album about killing in the streets, but he talking about the streets dead, dog. You got dudes who really lost loved ones in this game. You got people who really still dealing with death and murder, etc. in this game, bro. For real, dog. No cap. Because of the streets, huh? Lost loved ones to the streets, huh? Yeah. You know? People just expected people to come together. Kumbaya. Now everybody want to have a kumbaya. And yeah, the streets is there, bro. Ain't no loyalty, ain't no respect, ain't no integrity in the streets. Heavy. And you know who really did that? Who really showed that? 6ix9ine. Oh yeah, 6ix9ine. Yeah, bitch, yeah. 6ix9ine exposed everything. When they painted him as a rat, was the streets dead? When they talking about 6ix9ine was a rat? Hell no, the streets hated him. When they said Gunna ratted, the streets hated him, huh? Yeah. But 6ix9ine pointing out and pointing the finger and giving everybody the 411 and inside scoop. Showing for real that all these dudes is rat. All these dudes is telling, dog, no cap. The streets been dead. Ain't been no loyalty in the streets, bro. No integrity, no morals and principles. You got babies dying and mamas crying. So what we really talking about here? All these fake trends, man, and fake movements, huh? Especially in the black community, especially in black social media, huh? Yeah, all these celebrities, man, that y'all worship. Say something good when it's convenient. How ironic that 21 Savage come out with this so-called movement when he just dropped an album. Nigga trying to sell records, man. Come on now, man. Yeah. Stop the cap, man, for real. Just like the church, preach peace, but never in the community walking and talking peace, showing nobody a different way out. You got young YNs, young dudes walking around with big guns, bigger than their whole body. Huh? Yeah. And they still producing drill music, shoot 'em up, bang, bang music, bro. You hear me? No cap. Ain't nobody really standing on the line, putting it on the line for real. Heaven. It's easy to say preach dead. That's easy to talk about it and ain't really live about it. Huh? Yeah. Pooh Shiesty just put out a first day out. Talking about streets and FN and talking about the same old things he was talking about before he got locked up, right? Right. What young thug talking about in his music, huh? Yeah, you hear me, dog? Yeah. G Herbo, Lil Baby, all them. They beef amongst each other. They beef amongst each other. How much bloodshed we done seen in Atlanta? Yeah. From the Lil Woodies, from the Young Thugs, YFN Luchas, all that. They think sitting back and sending a tweet means something. They got to get really involved with the streets. Show these dudes a different way. They got the guapino, right? They got the funds. They got the money. They got to go really entrench themselves in the streets for a real change. Nigga, look around. Ain't nothing for them young boys to do. No recreation centers, no basketball courts, no business programs, no nothing. But people want to sit back and say the streets dead. Boy, the streets is alive, nigga. Alive and running. Huh? Yeah. Alive and still running. You think real street dudes trying to hit that? Dudes who just lost somebody to gun violence? You think about they worried about what 21 Savage talking about? Huh? Especially when he's still kicking murder music. They want to get their lick back. They want their body. Them boys need some money. Some of them boys starving out there. Ain't had a meal in days. Huh? Don't know where their next meal coming from. While these rappers sitting up in their penthouses, feeling good. Yeah. With their bimbos up in there, eating good, smoking good, drinking good, and talking about the streets dead. Nigga, the streets alive. They been alive. Still robbing, still hustling, still killing, still murder, etc., etc., etc. So what we really talking about here around yonder? Telling me about what a rapper said? How many rappers we done seen come push this same agenda, same program? And what's the agenda that continues to get pushed? Right? Come on, bro. They talk about push the peace. And they still dissing ops, bro. Huh? Body still dropping, bro. Huh? So how can it really be peace and dudes are starving, families starving, babies dying, mama's crying, daddy still ain't there, daddy's still strung out on drugs. You know what we talking about, man? For real. People get on something and give it to the world, and the world just sit and look and laugh at black niggas all day, all night. Because they know at the end of the day, they ain't never really gonna come together. Period, homie. Yeah. They ain't never really gonna come together and support each other for real. Niggas can't even boycott for one day. They can't even not go to Walmart for one day. You know? Jordan just dropped some new sneakers, bro. Sold out in what? 2-3 hours, dog, in one day. Jordans, $250 Jordans. Motherfuckers got lines backed up for some shoes, for some sneakers, bro. You hear me? No cap. Niggas still spending thousands and hundreds on Louis V and Gucci type shit, trying to look a certain way. Worshiping materials, huh? You hear me, homie? Yeah. You think a nigga worried about what 21 Savage said when he hungry, when he's starving, and he see 21 Savage and all these other rappers eating good, Gucci'd out and shit? You hear me, dog, heavy? Yeah. Yeah. Talking about pipes and big pistols and bitches and all this? Yeah. So what's really the 411, man? What's really the scoop? You know, it sound good. It sound really good. But how long we been hearing this? For decades, bro. For decades, it sound good. Until niggas really go and unite and entrench in the streets and form a formation and show these YNs a different way and YGs a different way, dog, to get money and give them real opportunity, dog, and real benefits from getting out the streets. You know, and really going to be a father figure and showing them something new. The streets ain't never dead, nigga. Heavy. The streets was created first off. It was all a plot and an agenda and a play. You hear me, dog? No cap. So the streets, they will never die. They just gonna look different. It's gonna be different. Come on, man. Are you kidding me, baby? Are you kidding me? Everybody hop on it for the story. Hop on it for the play. I heard some West Coast rappers, some West Coast gangsters going against it. And what does that show you, man? I don't care how much you try to come together. Black motherfuckers never come together. Even in this situation, you got talking about the streets dead. Then you got people over here, gangsters over here around yonder talking about, no, niggas should have never got off the porch. Huh? You got them going at each other. It's a riff. The streets ain't dead. The streets alive. You got gangsters and rappers over here shutting it down. Like, no, man, the streets is very much alive. We ain't going for that. So you show what that shows? Lack of unity. It's all a game. It's all cap. Because at the end of the day, niggas don't never come together for nothing round yonder. For real. They can't even come together for a day and stand on the streets is dead. Huh? Yeah. Even to fake unity. Even to make it look like they on the same accord for once. They won't do it. They can't do it. Too much egos. Too much bloodshed. You hear me? Too much wicked, evil frequencies still continue to getting pushed through the music. Niggas talking about a tweet. Twitter fingers, man. Twitter fingers, man. You hear me? This dude's out here pulling the trigger, bro. Pulling that trigger. Bang. Headshot. Make his head drop. Huh? Yeah. Come on, man. The streets still getting flooded with guns, with drugs, with liquor, etc., etc., etc. Got these rappers sitting back on their high horse with their feet up on their pedestal, talking about something dead. The streets gonna be alive forever, bro. Forever. Heavy, early. Early. Period. I'm finna get into a video in a minute. I believe this is an Atlanta rapper. Never heard of him, but I just want to just portray what he had to say, dog, huh? Yeah. I assume he from the streets of Atlanta, so he know what's going on. But 21 Savage, everybody want to hype this up because he dropped the album talking about violence still, and he say the streets dead, and everybody want to hop on it. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Who gonna listen? Who really gonna listen? You got dudes like G Herbo. Don't even support his own streets dead Chicago movement around there. You think people gonna listen to him? Believe him? Young Thug, didn't he just drop a diss song a month or two ago? Calling everybody a rat, calling everybody out? Period, man. Yeah. They do it when it's convenient and expect everybody to hop on it. Period. But people see the scam, people see the play. And at the end of the day, niggas never come together for the long run, for the long haul. So ain't nobody really believing it. Oh, man, here we go. Oh, man, here we go. The sheep cry wolf. Huh? Or how I say the wolf cry sheep, whatever you want to call it, man. Heavy. It's all a plan, a plot, a gimmick. It's never real. It's nothing for real set in stone. Streets dead, man. But you got babies dying still. Ain't nobody marching in the streets. Ain't nobody boycotting the streets. Heavy. What you telling me here, man? For real, dog. Period. Stop the cap, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Until niggas really go 10 toes down in the streets, the ones who got it for real and can really make a change in the streets and change their environment, the culture of the streets. Huh? And really give people opportunities, young and old, boy, girl, whatever, man, woman, whatever. Streets ain't gonna stop. Come on, man. Bills to pay, bro. Heavy. It's bloodshed every day, bro. Heavy. Niggas gotta watch their back on a daily. Huh? Some of them dudes really deep in that thing around yonder, bro. You hear me? Heavy. You think they care about what 21 Savage gotta say when this homeboy over here or her homegirl over here just got their brains blown out, just got robbed, just got set up, huh? Hungry, huh? Nigga, you got kids with no fathers, no mothers, strung out on drugs, dog, huh? He or she got to fend for theyself, huh? 21 Savage, good as hell. Still dropping murder music and promoting violence, good as hell. Getting paid the cheddar, the broccoli, the guapi, huh? Fuck going on around here? Just like religion, bro. Niggas want to talk that talk when it's convenient, bro. You hear me? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. Run this video, bro. Heavy. Babylon, stay aware, man. You know what it is. Come on now. Come on. Hold on, man. Run it back, man. Give me a second, bro. You hear me? Yeah. Crazy work, bro.
Savage done dropped this album, that motherfucker rhyme. Now everybody talking about the street dead.
You heard what he say? He said Savage didn't drop this album and he lying. He talking about the streets dead. Come on, man. All the damn play, bro. Period. Huh? Heavy. Talk to him, bro. Yeah.
The streets ain't dead.
Ah.
Once a nigga die, the pavement stand still. The streets is
Ah.
not motherfucking dead.
What he said? Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? What niggas not doing is they not empowering the streets. They not showing love to the streets.
Come on, man. All that talk ain't nothing. Niggas been talking for years, decades, centuries now, for real. Nigga want to see some action for real, heavy. Especially from niggas talking about who you know who got it, knowing the position to get back. Entertainers and rap dudes and rap cats talking about streets this and streets that. And they ain't gave back one time, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Ain't showing their face ever.
The streets is dead because they done seen niggas do disloyal shit, or they know niggas who done did disloyal shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why the streets is dead to some niggas. But when you force with this shit, you gotta dig in that shit right there to get what you want. And you know the value of this shit, and you know the people go without. Some people fortunate, and you do what you can do to empower this shit and help this shit and change the narrative of this shit. You realize this shit ain't dead. It's just something that come behind you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure everything come behind you, stand strong. You know what I'm saying? Streets ain't dead, bro. Shit just gotta be reprogrammed. You know.
That's it, man. Ain't nobody reprogramming nothing. And at the end of the day, people ain't gonna like it. You hear me, huh? Yeah. It start with the music, bro. The music, the frequencies that get pushed into the streets on a daily. Into impressionable minds on a daily. You hear me, bro? No cap, straight up. Huh? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the niggas who in motherfucking power ain't reprogramming the streets.
Not a damn thing.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta reprogram this shit, man. You gotta reprogram this shit, man. These niggas like to see you niggas stunned, shining, pulling up in them big cars and shit like that. Reprogram. Niggas gonna follow suit. Niggas like to see y'all reprogram. Reprogram. You know what I'm saying? Deem yourself honorable. You know what I'm saying? Cause the street.
Make it real, man. Make it mean something for real. Show them you really care. Show them you really mean it for real, dog. Yeah. Bitch, yeah. Huh?
It's gonna motherfucking stand still no matter what. You bitch gonna be here once I go, you go, we go, whoever go. The streets gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you do to change this shit.
Real talk, bro. Shout out to him, man. Like I say, I think he a rapper. No, never heard of him. Don't know him. Saw the video pop up, man. Gotta be real with it, man. Heavy, huh? You hear me, man? Heavy. What he say? Empower somebody, man. Change the narrative, bro. Reprogram some shit, dog. You hear me? No cap. Heavy. Niggas can sit and type all day. That ain't reprogramming nothing, huh? For real, homie. Yeah. Man, fry them comments up, man. Let me know how you feel about the video, huh? You know what it is, dog. Babylon, stay aware. Big warrior here, huh? Yeah, man. Wicked.